Hi again, folks. Just got the warband all stuck down, and it's looking quite decent actually. I'll give them a spray of Munitorum varnish before basing them, I think. Or I could always, yeah, I think I'd like to varnish them before basing them, because sometimes I scrape the paint and stuff with a brush. I was just thinking about measurements for frontage and things for Hail Caesar. It was something that had put me off Hail Caesar for a little bit. Not that it's particularly difficult, but I didn't want to think about it, and now I've had a proper think about it. I've got the skirmishers up front there. Don't think the skirmish bases are all that important from what I can tell. So I'll probably do two slingers on a sort of similar base to this archer one. I've just cornered off the edges to make it less sharp. Already seen those figures. But yeah, this is the warband. And it says here on the Hail Caesar article I'm reading that you'd have a 4 deep infantry warband. So I take it, so if we say 2 deep is in one stand, 2 stands of 2 deep is then a 4 deep warband, is that correct? So that'd be something like that. I don't think it matters how many figures there are per base, but I have done between 3 and 4. Some places it's not practicable to put 4 on each one. Got the chieftain up there with the Carnix, trying to put him sort of centre of the warband. The sort of small end of a large warband, the frontage sits at sort of 300 to 400 millimeters. So this is coming under at least one base short for that. So it would look more, the frontage would look more like this. So we'll bring that out. It leaves me quite a few bases short actually. I've got 3 bases short for a large warband. At least, you know, this is working on the small end of it. There's ranges for frontages, but for me it's probably more realistic to do the small end of that, because I can always add on to it, can't I? And at the moment I'm just painting up what I have anyway. And yeah, a standard warband would be 50, 100, more like, well, it says 160, 45, 90. So yeah, this would come under the sort of large end of the spectrum for a standard warband. Frontage wise it's 200 mils pretty much. These are 45 mil bases, so it's like 20 mils off 200. Yeah, that works out. So that's your standard warband for Hail Caesar, I believe. And I've already got 3 spare sort of stands there towards another standard warband, or I can put them together and try and make a large base. I've got enough figures to really expand the Hail Caesar collection, but I'm going to keep them on singles for sometimes we like to do ancient battles and eagle rampant and things like that. And I don't really want to rebase those anytime soon. I do like being able to play those games, and well, I haven't done it now, but you can just array the other troops at the back to, you know, you could put them on trays, there's ways around not rebasing them, and that's just what I'm going to do for the moment. Yeah, sorry about the short video on the abrupt end. This is the chariot so far. And that's got the chieftain. Oh, trying to get him back into the shot. And I'm going to keep the charioteer loose, so that he can be removed in sort of smaller games. And I think that's it for the warband for now. Varnish and a base. I've got some meadow scree from foreground. Let's just review that real quick. Places are falling apart, yeah. The only thing I haven't done on these guys is blood for the blood god. I might be tempted to do that. Oh, this is very nice. This is meadow scree from foreground. It looks a very nice. Oh, yeah, I like that. Very light green. I think that's bits of cork. That is. I really like the stuff that Jarvis makes, but I can't hunt down another bag. That's bugging me a bit because I've got some projects half finished. I wanted to use exactly the same basing material. Yeah, that's gonna bug me. I can hunt down packs, but they're not on eBay. What I might do is buy a big box of the stuff from Jarvis directly, and that'll keep me going for ages then. Just off to the side here, before I head off, I have some Panzer Grenadiers that have arrived from SHQ. Wait. My god, I need to freshen up the camera work on. It's pretty jarring for you guys. That'll show them up, sort of. These are the SHQ miniatures that have arrived. There's a lot of Panzerfausts in there, which is handy, because apparently they come in handy for crossfire. Very nice miniatures these. There's a lot of detail for such small miniatures, I think. They're very fine as well. They're slim, they're realistically proportioned. I do really like them. Whilst I'm at it, I think I will show you the 3 British transport trucks that I built and painted. This was a bit of a treat when I went down to Cardiff on Saturday. And here they are. Done a bit of a job on one of them at least. I sort of converted that front one to contain infantry when they're just meant to be the drivers of the vehicle. And you can't see the detail amazingly there, but they're all primed up black. And very reasonable they were. £14 for 3 20mm scale transport trucks. Really easy kits to put together. Really like those. I've got those to paint up and 2 Panzer IVs from Armourfast. The project might take a bit of just a back seat whilst I do the very British Civil War stuff, because I know I'm going to have a game of that next Thursday, so that's a priority. And I'll probably leave it at that. There for now, folks. I won't show you the cats being based up, because this isn't a blog of every single thing that I do after all, and there's some stuff that needs to be done behind the scenes. I might take a picture of them or something afterwards, I'm not sure. I've still forgotten to recharge my battery, so I need to go off and do that. And yeah, have a nice week, and Friday is coming for you guys that are actually working. I'm sort of enjoying the time that I have now before, well, come September now I'll be back into things. But yeah, have a good one guys, and take care. All the best. Ta-ra.